Hao. This is Brandon Chin. I just came to Taipei and I'm partnering with Homey Hostel to bring you some Taiwanese local foods. Check out some unique flavors if you decide to travel to Taiwan. So I'm gonna give you my first impression and maybe compare it to some of the foods I've had in the past. This is my third time in Taiwan, but I have not tried any of this stuff, so I'm very excited. I don't know where to start from. I think I'm gonna go with the pork bun. The pork bun, this one is called hujabi, and it's breaded on the outside, and inside is supposedly pork. I think it's shredded. We'll see when we dig in. Yeah, it really reminds me of a burger because of the sesame seeds especially. This would go good with fries, with some French fries. A lot of the foods in Taiwan especially are filled with pork. They have a lot of pork-based meals. And especially when you go to the night markets, you can see like most of the stalls have something with pork in it. And maybe not good for some people of a certain religious faiths, but this one's not so bad. I noticed that in Taiwan especially, they have a lot of different small meals that they combine together. They don't just have their meal all at once. It's like one of them, you stop at one stall, at the night market for example, you stop at one stall and you get one meal. For really cheap too. And then once you're done with that, you walk with your friends to the next stall and you pick up something that could be complimentary or something, completely different. We don't have too much time. I'm going to see if I can move on to the other ones while we keep this show going. As you can see here, this is an omelet. What's different about this omelet? They have oysters inside. Now, I don't think I've ever seen this outside of Asia anywhere. And I just came back from Japan actually, and they had a lot of oysters where you could barbecue, but this is like a different style. This is like, I don't know what to say, seafood mixed with some typical omelet style, something you would have for breakfast almost, but this is more like a dinner meal. And it comes with this special sauce that I've been provided. Again, Homey Hostel has sponsored all of these meals, so this one is a big one in Taiwan. A lot of people will tell you, if you come, this is one you should try. This one, my Chinese is not that good yet, but蚵仔煎. It's close, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
蚵仔煎. So I'm gonna dig into this one after I pour some sauce. Actually, let's give it a go without the sauce first. And then I'll pour the sauce and you can see how it changes. You can see the stringy stuff inside. I think this is like a type of flour inside that makes it kind of like consistent and also gives it that extra hit to your stomach, so you're full after you eat one of these. This is a good one. And it's also really juicy, it like fills up your entire mouth. As you would expect from oysters, but like I said, I think it's that flour type stuff that's really gummy. As you can even see it here. But yeah, this fills you up. Let's try it with the sauce. Okay, so much thicker than I thought, but looks very good and even has a kind of sweet smell to it. What is that? It almost kind of smells fruity, but I don't know. Let's see. It looks like it would be tomato, but yeah, a sweet smell to it. You can see it here. It's much thicker than you would expect. Okay, let's dig in. Woo. I think it has to have tomatoes in it. Am I close? It's lighter than normal tomato sauce.
Never tried this sauce in America. Never.
No. Yeah, this is definitely the first time I've tasted this kind of sauce. Definitely thicker. It runs across your palate, and but nice complement to the food. This type of flavor I don't think you would taste in most meals in America. Next we got up 猪血糕. 猪血糕.
猪血糕.
猪血糕. This is pig blood. Pig blood cake, and I think it's breaded on the outside as well. It almost looks like just a piece of pork, but it's the blood alone, along with a little bit of, well, some type of vegetable mixed together. And okay, yes, usually when I see pig blood in the night market, it's completely black. It would just be like something all black, but this one, it looks like it was fried after with some flour on the outside. So let's dig in. Okay, this tastes straight like mochi with sesame powder on the outside. This is the exact same taste almost. I like this. And a little bit of spice too. The spice came after. This is a good one. Yeah, this is definitely like late night food. Especially, I can imagine people drinking and getting this right after a late night of drinking, but also maybe festival food at festivals. Yeah, this type of flavor I don't think you would get in the US or in the West. This is more Asian style, I feel. It's like, first it has, how do you say? It almost has like a mysterious ting to it. First it's like, oh, come inside. Yeah, it's nice. And then after they kick you in the face with the spice. It's like
Test the same feeling, same as before you think. Before you eating, you think it's disgusting.
I do have to say yes. When I was in the night market and I would see the pig blood, it didn't look appetizing. It didn't feel like, oh, I want to eat that. But no, like after you take a bite of it, but like I said though, it's very welcoming at first, and then it kicks you in the face. Like, I can still feel the spice coming. And I'm Jamaican. Jamaicans love spice, and this one's pretty spicy. Do not judge the food by how it looks, because this is much better than I expected it to be. Okay, we have one last meal, and then we'll wrap up this live today. This one is, I saved the sweetest for last. This is the
Dessert.
yes, basically my dessert. Tian Tian Chuan. Tian Tian Chuan. Okay. This is a Taiwanese donut. Very popular around this area. We're located near the Taipei main station, but it seems like you can only find it in this area, really. Or the best flavor is in this area. And yeah, at first glance, it does not look like donuts you would expect in the US. It looks more like a wild donut, like you found it in the forest or something. It's not tamed, yeah? It's actually, for me, it's very appealing. I don't know. Let's dig in. Let's see how it tastes. Actually, no chopsticks on this one. I'm just go with the hands. Oh, okay. This sweetness actually is it kind of brings you down slowly. I think a lot of the sweets and desserts you'd have in the US or the West even, it's way too sweet, at least for me. This is more like that subtle sweetness, even though it's powdered with sugar on the outside. It's still kind of like subdued compared to what you get at maybe Dunkin' Donuts or something like that. This is a good one. I think maybe with some type of like red bean ice cream or something like that, maybe this one would be good with that. Oh, I think, yeah, Tsitsajun23 on Instagram. Yes, she's asked, would you like to try it again when you go to the night market? I think she was speaking about the pig blood. I think I would. I think especially with like a group of friends going out late at night, it's like it's fitting. It's fitting, and especially if this comes after it. Yeah, I think that would be a good follow-up.
How much normally in America the one donut cost?
How much it would cost?
In US base.
See, that's the thing is that I think when most people buy donuts in the US, they buy them in a package. Right? Yeah, like, so that's the thing is like, it's not like a one-off thing. I think that's the biggest difference I noticed between Taiwanese
you can buy
food.
Only just one.
Yeah, yeah. It's like you guys can mix and match when you go out, and it's much more varied. The US, one meal, you would see it all plopped.
Huge.
Yeah, the portions are too massive. And that's why the people are massive too.
Yeah.
They eat so much food.
Right. So in Taiwan you can buy just only one.
Okay, and how much would this be?
25 Taiwan dollars.
25 Taiwan dollars. That's less than a US dollar. And this is a big donut too, so think about mixing all of these meals. I bet you could spend less than 10 US. 300 Taiwan, you think? Or maybe a little bit more. 200, even less than that. So less than $10 for, you feel pretty full after this. For dinner. That's pretty good. So yes, thank you guys for joining us today. I wanted to let you know that this show was arranged by with Homey Hostel in Taipei. It was a partnership we did together. And yes, please join us for our next show. All of the foods basically that I tried today are famous and around this area in Homey Hostel. Like I said, we're close to Taipei main station. So if you ever come to Taiwan, definitely make your way around this area and check out some of these foods, especially my recommendation today, this one, 蚵仔煎. 谢谢. All right.